Good. Very good. Well, thank you all for joining our class. My name is Amoy. If you're just meeting me for the first time, and I'll be your teacher for this lesson. Now, today we are going to talk. Went wrong with my. Okay. Today we are going to talk about budgets and team meetings and how much we have to spend in a company. But before we do that, let's first introduce ourselves and answer a warm-up question. After that, we are going to read a text and answer a few questions about the text also to make sure we understand everything. So when I say your name, say hello to your classmate, tell us where you are from and what you do for work. And then I also want you to tell me how much money do you spend in 1 week? Okay? How much money do you spend in 1 week? Okay? I'll start with Doom. Hello, Doom.
Yes, I'm here. Hello, teacher.
So, and tell us where you're from and what is your job. Okay?
Yes. I come from Vietnam, and I'm looking for a company with success transportation authority, and with staff and working in sales department.
Okay. Okay, great. So you're a sales representative, a salesperson. Okay. Good. Very good. And Doom, how much money do you think you spend in 1 week?
Money.
Yes.
Yeah.
In 1 week.
Exactly. I have no amount exactly for money for 1 week. But maybe it's average. Average. I think it's about 3 or 4 million Vietnam dong.
Okay.
In a week. Yeah.
In a week. Okay.
Yeah, in a week.
Okay. All right. Good. Very well. Is that would you say you spend too much money or just enough?
Sorry.
Would you say, or do you think you spend too much money or just enough?
Just enough. Yeah. I think that is
average.
Average. But if I and we at least for a week, I think it's smaller than that amount.
Okay.
That is because every day I have
understand.
My client. Yeah. That is amount. Yeah.
It's a reasonable amount. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. All right. Good. Thank you very much, June. Well done. All right. Let me go to Kuet.
Okay. Hi, Emma. It's me?
Kuet. Gwen Van Kuet.
Okay. I'm here.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. I think I spent about 2 million Vietnam đồng in 1 week.
Okay. Okay. Good. And are you comfortable with that amount, or would you like to spend more?
Sorry.
Are you okay with that amount of money, or do you want to spend more money?
I think it is enough for my life.
Okay. All right. Good. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Where in Vietnam are you from, Sweat?
I'm from Thái Nguyên province. It's far from Hanoi, about 60 kilometers.
Okay. All right. Good. A little distance away. Thank you so much. Good job. True?
Yes.
Go ahead, True. Welcome.
Yes. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City, and my job in logistics. And I think every week I spend about from 100 to $200 per week, and I think it's just enough for me, and because I have to go to a supermarket every day, buy the food, and I have to take care of the food and many things for my son, and I have to sell. I think with the $1 to $200 a week, I have to sell a lot of things without drinking beer, without hanging out with my friend, and yes, and but sometimes because I love the technology, and sometimes I spend some $100 for buy some technology like a camera and a smartphone, because I love technology a lot. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Very well. Thank you very, very much for that, True. Well done there. All right. Let's go to. Tell me what your name is. It says Tile Wan. What's your name?
My name is Kumi, and I'm from Taiwan. Kumi.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm an engineer. I spend about 50 US in a week.
Okay.
US dollar, yes.
Yes. Okay. And do you think you spend a lot of money or just a little?
I think it's enough because I want to save money. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Save money. Okay. All right, good. Very good. So you spend enough to take care of your needs. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, good job. Thank you. Thank you, Kumi. Well done.
Thank you.
Dicha? Hello, Dicha? Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Okay, we're not hearing Dicha, so I have to move on. And now I am going to share my screen so we can do some reading. And then after that, after we read, we'll answer some questions about the text so that we understand everything. And then after that, we will continue our discussion about spending and budgeting. Okay? All right. So the title says Team Budget Update in Meeting. Team Budget Update in Meeting. Well, this looks like they're having a meeting, and they're going to be talking about the team budget and the updates, okay? The new information or the new things they're going to do. So let's first listen to it. So you can listen carefully, read along, and if there are any words you're not sure if, you can listen to the pronunciation. So when it's your turn to read, you can say it correctly or as well as possible. So let's listen.
A couple shifts, leads and reorganizing these groups.
All right. I'll play that one more time. It was a little fast and the audio isn't very clear. So let's try again.
A couple shifts, feeds, and reorganizing these groups. Keeping everyone go through the budgets that we currently. That's my goal right now.
Okay. All right. Good. Zoom, can you read it for us?
Yes. Team artists updates in meeting. A couple sheets in terms, attachment list, and I think. So it's important meet with everyone. Go through the boxes that we currently can set up the approvals. Specify and deal.com. Make sure everyone is checking their own expense.
Okay, good, thank you. All right, Kumi, can you also read the text, please?
Team budget update in meeting. A couple shifts in turn of departments, leads, and reorganizing these groups. So it's important to meet with everyone. Go through the budget that we currently have. Set up the approvals through expensive and bill.com. Make sure everyone is tracking their own expense.
All right, very well, thank you so much. All right, here, the ending is fy or expensify.
Expensify.
Good. And this is plural, so expensive.
Expensive.
There you go. Perfect. All right, let's try some questions, okay? So I'll start with these and then I'll ask you a couple others. Kuet, can you try number 1 for me?
What is happening within the company? I think the answer is new sheets are being assigned to employees.
All right. Not quite. Let's look at it over here. So he said a couple shifts in terms of department leads and reorganizing these groups. So let's see. New shifts are being assigned. Well, shifts in this case means that there are some changes occurring, right?
Yes. So it is changes are taking place.
Good job. Very good. Changes are taking place. Well done. All right. Number 2, Trung.
Yes. Which is not something that will be discussed in a meeting. I think company partner.
Yeah, good job. Very good. So they will be talking about the budget, the current budget. They said go through budgets that we have current. you put aside, or you say make a plan to spend just a certain amount of money to do something or to purchase something. Very good. Plans of how to spend an amount of money. Good job there, Joe. Well done. All right. Question for Kumi. He said he wants to make sure everyone is tracking their own expenses. When we track or expense, what does that mean?
Make sure everyone is tracking their own expense. To make sure everyone is tracking their own expense.
When you keep track of something, what are you doing?
It's the same follow.
Follow up.
Very good. Tracking. So you're following up so that you can keep updated and keep abreast of the progress of what is going on. Very good job. Yes. Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, tell me, do you have any questions about the text?
No. It's good.
Good. So in general, what type of changes will this company be making? Duet, do you know? In general, what type of changes will this company be making? Financial changes or social changes? Duet.
I think can you repeat?
What type, in general, what type of changes will this company be making? Will they be changing the business operation or just the way money is handled?
Anything personal and
Financial or very good. Okay, yes. When we talk about money, we're talking about, or when we talk about budget, we're talking about money. Also, when we talk about expenses. So the changes will occur in that area, in the financial area of the business. All right. Good job. Let me see. Okay. Who does this man want to meet with? Who does he want to meet with? From?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, can you say again, please?
Who does the man who was speaking, who does Mark want to have a meeting with?
Yes. I think Mark is he is a manager.
Yes. And he wants to have a meeting with who?
And he is the person who organizing a meeting with
So he
everyone.
just wants to meet with one person?
He's meeting with his employee.
Good. So he wants to meet with everyone, right? It says right here, so it's important to meet with everyone because he wants everybody to start making these changes to the budget, the way they handle or set up the budget and the people. All right, good job there, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. One more time, does anyone have any questions?
No, I have no question.
Okay, great. Now, Di-Chang, let me just check on Di-Chang again. Di-Chang, are you there? I sent you a message in the chat box, by the way. I wanted to know if you could hear me. Okay, not hearing Di-Chang. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now, and I want you to talk some more. So I want you to tell me about how do you track your expenses. Well, first I want you to tell me Do you have a budget? How do you track your expenses? In the article that we just read, they use two websites or two software. One is called Expensify, and the other was called Bill.com. Maybe you use paper and book or an Excel spreadsheet or something, or you just keep it in your brain. How do you track your expenses? Okay, and do you have a budget? Those are my two questions. So let me begin with Doom.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, as you know, and all of us, and I think we this saving money, and as dollars and can earn every month. So as everyone, I always have plan.
So every month you have a budget. You set a monthly budget.
Yes.
Because you want to save some money.
Yes, I have, and we have often had budgets to buy something.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a budget and
Okay.
year.
Okay, so you have an annual budget and then you break it down into monthly budget. Good.
Yes, okay.
Good. Now, how do you keep track of your expenses? How do you make sure you are not breaking your budget?
Today I saving money and I in buying a car and saving money to earn interest. Right. And at the end
Okay. All right. So you make sure that you keep track of your savings. Okay,
yes.
so that's the part that's more important to you, how much you save, so you can meet your goals, like buying a car.
Yes.
All right, good. Thank you, Doom. Very well. Very well. All right, let me go to Trung.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I have a budget, and because I have my own business, and I have too many things to spend, and but I try to keep my my expense in a low, and I want to save money for the future, and I want to save money for investment in the future, and develop my business in the future, because I think everything, and if you want to do something, you need to money is very important in our life.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay. Do you use any sort of apps to help you to manage your budget?
Application? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have, and I have application for my personal, and I have not application. I use the Excel for my business, and every cost I take notes in I write them in Excel, and in every day my I think because my sister is my accountant, and she helped me to total what money I spend one day. It's my company, and and I can check my my money every day, every month,
Okay.
and I know how much I can earn. Yes.
All right. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Drew. Very nicely done. Very well done. All right. Let me hear from Kumi.
I didn't use any tools to track my expenses every day.
Didn't or you don't? Didn't if in the past. Don't if in general. I don't.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. And and I'll deposit my money in the bank after I get the salary, and I will control my cost about $500 in a month.
Okay. Okay. So you just make sure you keep track of what goes in and out of your bank account. That's what you do.
Yes.
Oh, yes. All right. So do you spend mostly cash or do you mostly swipe your card?
Swap card.
Oh, that helps when you go back and you check. You can see what you paid for. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you stick to your budget. Do you stick to that $500 budget or do you go over it sometimes?
Sometimes well, but I'll control myself. Yes.
Okay. Of course. Sometimes you have to splurge, right? And go a little bit over. But most often, good job. All right. What do you like to spend your money on mostly?
Spend on dress and some and
Cosmetics, jewelry.
Yes.
Very good stuff there. Thank you very much, Kumi. Very well done.
Thank you.
Duet?
I'm here.
Okay. It's your turn, right?
Yes.
Go on. Do you have a budget?
I have a little budget.
Okay, you have a small budget. Okay.
Small budget. So I need to save from now.
Okay. So you are focused on saving.
Yeah.
You don't spend a lot of money. Okay.
Yes.
Why are you saving? What do you want to do with that money in the future?
Yes, because I want to have I want to buy auto the
A
car
motor vehicle? Like a motor car?
and the high house.
Oh, and you want to buy a house also?
Yeah, and
Right.
to do something I want.
To do some things you want, like travel, go on vacation, things like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good, very good. Those are very, very good goals. So continue saving. All right, good job. Very good. All right, thank you so much, Kuwait. And thank you everyone for answering my questions and for participating in our discussion today about budget. You told me about your own budget, how much money you spend in a week, why you spend it, if you think you spend too much or just enough for your expenses. And you also gave me a little hint about some of your goals you have for why you save and why you manage your budget the way you do. Very well done today, guys. Thank you so much. And please continue to practice and come again to another class. All right?
Yeah. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye, teacher and everyone.